What is up, guys? It is Luke back with another Ravens video. I'm going to be reviewing the Ravens versus Bills Week 14 highlights. This is a game I was actually at in person with my fiance. It was pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. I need to give a shout out to the Bills fans for being pretty cool and not chirping us too much. If anything, I was chirping the Bills fans more than they were chirping us. It was a great experience, like my third NFL game, but first Ravens game ever going to. I've gone to a few Bills games with friends and stuff, but never Bills versus Ravens, which that was awesome. We got the dub. We made it through the gauntlet of teams like Patriots, Seahawks, Rams, 49ers, Bills. There's another team too, but we made it through the gauntlet of the toughest part of our schedule, and we came out unscathed. We are 11-2. We clinched a spot in the playoffs, and we're going for that number 1 seed for sure. The rest of our games are Browns, Jets, Steelers, and yeah, I expect us to probably win all those. I'd say there's 90% chance we win all of them, unless Week 16 we sit Lamar and some other people just to keep them fresh for the playoffs, but who knows? You know, we've never really been in that position to do that and to bench our players, be like a game ahead. But I mean, we'll see. This is a video of, you know, the Ravens just running into the locker room right before the game started, actually. It's pretty badass seeing everyone up close. We were super close to the actual field. We were in row 12. So we were like 12 benches up, which is super close to the field. We got to see everyone. When our players would score, like Hayden Hurst, he jumped up in the stands like right in where that video is, about to be a takeover. Yeah, if I was recording, you would have saw Hayden Hurst jump up in the stands, which is pretty cool. But I was there in the moment watching the game. It was awesome. One of the most fun experiences I've had in my life, for sure. And then that picture in the middle is me and my fiance, you know, repping Ravens. She had her Tucker jersey on. I had my Lamar jersey on. It was a great time. But let's get into the actual review of the Bills versus Ravens highlights. Let's see. Here we go. First play of the game. Lamar gets 10 or so yards and doesn't even get touched. Mark Ingram, like a bull in a china shop, running downhill. Gus Edwards. Ooh, I love this. Such a brutal run. Keep in mind, the weather here was freezing, which, honestly, I don't think Lamar was ready for. You know, we went from like a raining sort of shitty weather game to just a cold, windy game. So that's why Lamar had the sleeves on, for sure. You know, 50% of the time, Mark Andrews would come down with that. It was just unfortunate. Great defense right there. We was blanketing him, so not much we could do. They had an easy 3-and-out right off the bat, and then got us with a 3-and-out. Good sack. I think that was their only sack on Lamar. This play, Josh Allen got destroyed and fumbled the ball. Watching that at the stadium was so amazing. All the fans just stopped cheering, stopped banging on the seats. And, you know, we started taking over the game. This play was at the opposite side as where we were sitting, so it's hard to see. But I honestly, for a second, I thought in the moment he dropped that, and I'm like, we didn't score a touchdown. And then I look up and see that it's now 10-0, and I started getting real hype. 9-0 before the PAT. But, oh, it was seeing this play up close, because I didn't get to see it up close at the game. Good job, Boyle. He bobbled it, but he came down with it. Devin Singletary had a couple of good runs for sure. He was gashing us. He's very agile, dodging tackles. There's Singletary again. Luckily, we didn't let Singletary get a TD. But yeah, they were abusing the run a little bit, which was getting scary. But, you know, it was still 10-0. I think just incomplete, yeah. Good defense. Marcus Marcus Peters was on John Brown all day, and he did a great job. You know, he probably got just a few catches, John Brown. This pick was just sad. That's just unlucky. Lamar overshot it a little bit, and Snead had to kind of reach up with one hand. He ended up just bobbling it to the Bills, but that's okay. We gave him pretty much a 3 free points on this. I'll give Cole Beasley credit. He's very crafty and knows how to get open. We got another sack on Josh Allen. I think we had 6 or 7 sacks, and they had 1 or 2. And he throws it away. It was definitely a tough game. It was hard fought on both sides for sure. It was close. There's sack number 3 or 4. We were getting to him for sure, which was awesome. And then gave up. Gave up another field goal before the half, which not the end of the world. I was actually coming back to the stands from the bathroom as I see Hayden Hurst just sprinting towards us, which we were like right up in the stands there, 12 rows up, right where Hayden Hurst was where we were sitting, right up there somewhere. If I paused it, I could probably point us out. Another sack, another fumble.
After the play, we have a dead ball, personal foul, defense,
personal foul.
15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, this was just brutal. Some penalties, especially at the very end of the game, were really getting to us, which was not good. It shouldn't have been close, and we let it get close. That might be John Brown's only catch of the game. Good defense there. You saw I think it was a linebacker, I'm not sure. But you can see they pull their arms away from the ball to just make sure they don't catch it. It's great defense. They did a good job of containing Lamar. I think he only had 40 rushing yards, which he needs 23 or 26 more or something to break Vic's record. That was an amazing play. We blew it up on 3rd and 1, which we really needed. And here we got Marky Mark. Big boy Mark running downhill again. Getting a lot of yards. Lamar. That could have been really bad. That could have been so bad. Thank God our lineman was there to bop it down. And that was just good defense again. Good defense. And they're punting. Honestly, if they had a better punter, they would have had a much better chance of beating us. Their punting was so bad. Then here goes Lamar, getting 8 or so yards. Gus Edwards with a mean run. Honestly, we need to give Gus Edwards the ball a little bit more. Mark Ingram is amazing for between the tackles and stuff, but Gus Edwards, I feel like, has the juice to take it to the house a couple times. And, you know, he's younger. He's got, I would say he's faster than Mark Ingram. And that was touchdown number 3 for Lamar. But, you know, they slowed us down, and Lamar ended up with 3 touchdowns. That was a great catch by, I assume, the tight end, one of their tight ends. Singletary still gashing us. I don't know why that side of the field was so open. But then Cole Beasley here just got us. Literally the same play twice. It's like a pick. What they do is they set up 3 wide receivers right there. And then pull Cole Beasley underneath. Which on the... Ooh, that poor security guard. On that play, there's really nothing we could do there. That was just a well-designed play. The one before it was like a pick, sort of. Cole Beasley's very speedy and crafty. And then we couldn't finish it off on offense here, which was a bummer. You know, started biting my nails, getting nervous. We had a bunch of penalties too that let them have a chance. Coming up here. But blew that play up. Chuck Clark has been playing amazing. Yeah.
What is it over? The play was on the other side with Clark. And
yeah, we got Ferguson got a penalty which gave him 10 or 20 yards, I don't even know. And then boom, amazing sack. Amazing sack. Amazing sack. And somehow, of course, which honestly, I don't know about this call. This is clearly unintentional, and they just, yes, he grabbed him a little there. If he didn't grab him, if he didn't actually grab the jersey at all and just the feet got tangled up, then no call. But maybe because he did grab him a little, it's a fair call for sure. But still going after him. Chucks it, almost picked it off there, but couldn't. And then this is the last play of the game. Testing Marcus Peters, John Brown, nothing. Game over. Let's go Ravens. 11-2, 9-game win streak, longest of franchise history. We've scored the most points of franchise history. Our offense is looking unstoppable. It's crazy. It's amazing. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. If you stayed tuned this long, definitely subscribe to the channel for more Ravens content. We're going to be going crazy, having a big Super Bowl party if we make it. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. But yeah, I love the Ravens, and I love you guys. I'll catch you later.